Hi, welcome back to the Leslie O'Hare Show. I get so energized and so excited every time I read your comments and every time I receive your Ask Leslie letters. It just shows me how open you are to be transparent with me. And that's why it's so important to me that I'm transparent with you. And I just love you sharing with me, and I want to hear your heart. And one thing that I don't want to do is talk at you. My goal is always to talk with you so that we can learn, discover, and grow together, and we can rise to victory together. It's a journey. Life is a ongoing journey, and it just depends throughout your life. How do you identify and move with that journey? We talk a lot about rejection. Overcoming rejection is tough. People will reject us from day to day, but what do you do with that rejection? Do you allow it to allow you to sit down in self-pity, or will you get yourself up and get going and get moving and not allowing someone else's perception to define who and what you are, to allow someone else's perception to define your self-worth? And Michelle, I hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much for your Ask Leslie letter. For you to write me, to be honest and say, hey, you've tried for so many years for this particular goal to come to fruition. You have been trying for years to write that book, and now you've given up. Well, what I'm going to say to you, it may be tough love, but I hope that it inspires you to get up and do something about it. So this is what I want you to do. Take that talent, those dreams and goals that God has placed in your heart, pull it off the shelf, get back to going. And if you've had a desire to write a book, that tells me there's a story inside of you that needs to be told. Think about it for a minute, Michelle. If you don't write that book, if you don't pick the pen back up, don't sit back at that computer and start telling that story and jotting it down, think about so many people, so many lives that you're going to miss out on touching. You shared with me that your book is about empowering single moms to not give up, giving them the strength and courage to keep going day to day because you are a single mom. Your husband walked out on you. The fact that you have this story and you overcame this, there's so many women out there, they're just waiting and they have hunger in their heart wanting to hear from you. So I would recommend, I totally understand that you're in a tough spot right now. So you can't dedicate 10 hours a day or even 5 hours a day based on what your letter says. Just dedicate 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. One thing about setting a plan, you need to set it. But when you set that plan, it needs to follow action. So set a plan. How are you, what days basically are going to fit into your schedule? Give yourself 30 minutes. And if you can't do it per day, set aside at least 4 to 5 days a week. 30 minutes that you're going to dedicate toward writing your book. And I promise you, the more that you work towards writing it, the more that you write it and you see it and you make that vision plain, the more energetic you're going to become, the more motivated you're going to become. And before you know it, your book is going to be completely done. It's going to be to the publisher, to the editor. It's going to be on the shelves for every single mom. And even not just single moms, we all can learn from you. So I'm looking so forward to you getting that book out, and I really hope that this helped. And Bob, I hear you as well. Thank you so much for writing. Whenever my guys write, I always get I get a smile on my face. And the reason for that, it shows that you have courage, that you're fearless, just like the women. For you to take the time to write to me, asking me, hey, Leslie, can you help me in this situation? And I thank you for that. And it tells me that you care a lot about you. And it also you care a lot about your daughter. You wrote a lot about your daughter in this letter to me, asking me, how can you be a better father? Because you have so many dreams, you have so many goals, you want to be successful, but at the same time, you have to work 30, 40, 50 hours a day. You work a lot. A day, or is it per week? Your letter said per day. That's a lot of hours to put in working 20, 30, 50 hours. And whether it's a week or whether it's a day, that's a lot. You're given a lot of time. So it tells me, again, you care about your daughter, you care about your family, but I know that you have this burning desire inside to do so much better and so much more for them. And you have this business idea, but you don't want to make that sacrifice to quit your job to be able to do that. And I totally understand. Every man wants to take care of their family. At least that's their desire to do that. And I'll say to you pretty much what I said to Michelle. The idea, and I won't say it because we're online, what the idea is, because I think it's so fantastic. You got to put that plan together. And I know you haven't made the steps yet in knowing how you're going to get there. Write it out. Write out what it is that you need to do to bring that product to the stores. One of the things I would recommend for you to do is to get a mentor. I think we all need a mentor. Find someone that's in business that you admire, you respect, but also that you completely trust sharing this idea with you. This idea is so brilliant that I want you to really take it and find a mentor that you can truly trust that will not run with this idea. And what I want you to do with this mentor, pick their brain. I do it all the time. Find out how did they get to success? What did they do to get to the level of success where they're at? And maybe you have a mentor that you can find that is an inventor just like you. So you can really get those key strategies that you need to get to the next level. But I encourage you to never, ever, ever give up. You mentioned rejection. Your brothers, your siblings, your mother, they've all rejected you. They've all said you won't do it, you can't do it. Well, I tell you what, you shut the noise out. Don't bring it in because it's not worth it. They don't know who you are. They don't know the gift that God is giving you inside. They don't know that soft whisper of that dream that's been burning inside of you, as you said, since you were 10 years old. And now you're 40. It's never too late. You told me in the letter it's never too late. It's not. I'll tell you what's too late is if you never get up and never try. Because then you have made the decision that it's too late. You're still alive. You're still healthy. You're still vibrant. You're still living. And I saw from the picture that you sent, you're still youthful and you love your daughter. You love your family. Get to going and get going today. And so that you can see and your daughter can see, you know what? My dad loved me so much that no matter what came against him, no matter what adversity came toward him, he kept pushing, he kept fighting, he kept moving. You are an inspiration to your daughter. And I know that she appreciates it. She loves you just as much as you love her. Never, ever give up and keep fighting. Again, this is a safe place where you all can come and talk to me and share your stories. We're like friends. I want to be there for you. I want to empower you. I want to inspire you to live your best life. That's what this is all about. That's what my upcoming book is about, overcoming rejection and rising to victory, so that you can rise to victory, so that you know that you can rise, but you know what? You deserve to rise to victory. You deserve to live your best life. So I want the letters to keep coming. Visit my website, leslieohairemedia.com. Visit my video blog talk on my website. And I want to say a very special thank you to my Rising to Victory partners. Those are my partners that have made a commitment to support my Overcoming Rejection and Rising to Victory Empowerment Conference. You've heard me talk about this conference. It's about empowering women and girls to recognize their strengths and to value their self-worth. So my Rising to Victory partners are my partners that have made financial contributions to help make that dream come true. And I want you to become a Rising to Victory partner. Visit my website and support for as little as $5 you can give to help me help other women and girls value their self-worth. And I really want to give a special thank you to Be Iconic Style. Visit beiconicstyle.com. They are about inspiring and empowering women as well. They're about helping women to value and recognize and better their self-image. Self-image is everything. When we want to be whole and feel good about ourselves as women and girls, is we want to feel good on the inside, but we also want to feel good about what we look like on the outside. And so they deal with both. So I really recommend that you take the time to visit their website and become a member. So I thank you again for sharing, and I look so forward to hearing from you very, very soon. And I look forward to being back here with you very soon. Thank you and have a great day.